Well, a narrow House vote gives President Donald Trump a major win, passing a $9 billion spending cuts bill. The measure rolls back previously approved funding, including cuts to U.S. aid and public broadcasting, and now heads to the president's desk. Despite bipartisan pushback, House Speaker Mike Johnson praised the bill as a step toward downsizing government. The Senate had made last-minute tweaks, with some Republicans joining Democrats in opposing the cuts.
I haven't been given the comfort, if you will, that we're not impacting maternal and child health, that we're not impacting HIV/AIDS, that we're not impacting nutrition programs and programs related to tuberculosis, malaria, polio, neglected tropical disease, pandemic prevention, family planning.
Republicans say the president will likely send more cutback requests to Congress soon. Meantime, local public media leaders are trying to reassure viewers and listeners after that vote, but those cuts will ultimately trickle down right here to Southern Nevada. The heads of Vegas PBS and Nevada Public Radio spoke to our senior political reporter, Steve Sebelius. He has more tonight on the fallout.
Listeners and viewers of public media might not see an immediate impact from Congress's vote this week to claw back money from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. But going forward, some of your favorite programs may go dark.
We've never had the rug pulled out from under us in this dramatic of a fashion.
The votes in Congress this week were especially disappointing to public media leaders since budgets had already been approved. For Vegas PBS, the cuts will total $3.8 million over the next 2 years, prompting President and CEO Mayor Mazur to look for new ways to raise money.
You can't cut your way out of that, and you can't fundraise your way out of that with a snap of a finger. We're emphasizing our commitment to local. We're emphasizing our commitment to education and workforce development.
For Mazur, that includes renting out studio space at Vegas PBS's building on Flamingo Road. Over at Nevada Public Radio, the 2-year hit will total $800,000, about 8% of the station's annual budget, which is forcing President and CEO Fabian Perez to look at everything the station does. He tells me listeners are starting to realize the situation is serious.
We've been hearing over the last 2 days, today included, the sort of gut punch response that people are having to the prospects of not having the same public media ecosystem that they've grown accustomed to.
Supporters of the cuts maintain that public media is biased and that taxpayers shouldn't have to subsidize coverage that is slanted against conservatives. But public media leaders defend their coverage, saying they present all viewpoints and endorse none.
So we stand by that. That is part of our mission. That's part of our approach. And that's the way we remain objective and also reflective of all viewpoints and inviting of all viewpoints, really.
All of Nevada's congressional delegation opposed the cuts to public media, although Congressman Mark Amodei voted for the bill in its final form. Amodei said in a statement, there will be more opportunities to restore funding in the upcoming budget process. For now, leaders of public media are searching for ways to cut and encouraging viewers and listeners to help by donating money, volunteering time, and becoming members to keep their favorite programs on the air.
The most important thing is letting our supporters and viewers and those who turn to us know that we're going to be here. We're here for Vegas, and we're going to have to make adjustments, but we're not going anywhere.
Reporting in Las Vegas, I'm Steve Sebelius.